Hey Aries, hey loves. So today I'm going to bring you the Matters of the Heart energy for the rest of April. We got about a week and a half left, so let's make the most of it, okay? So I'm going to start off with the Sexual Tarot deck and don't know the full meaning, so I've got my notebook. Then we'll dive into regular tarot and oracle, okay? So here we go. The overall theme, the overall energy you are bringing to the table, Aries, my little fiery boss, we have the King of Chalices. Sorry you can't see it. It is what it is. My bad. So, this card can indicate banter, playful banter. Let's see what the meaning is. This is also you being very emotionally in charge. You know what you want and you get it. So King of Chalices, King of Emotions, is satisfaction. It says the magic of the spiced tea is at play. A transparent and harmonious relationship must be fueled by surprises, awe, and constant bantering. So this is, I believe, contentment. This is satisfaction. Being satisfied in a mutual relationship. Transparency. Being authentic. And it's also saying it's the need for, you have to work to keep, let me see if I can, I don't know. Sorry. I need to really fix that. This is the need to keep spice in your life, I feel like. Spice in your relationship. Just constantly trying every day, right? Constantly surprising each other. Bantering, like flirting. Just keep living up to the standards that you first wanted every single day, okay? So what your person is bringing to the table, whoever you're inquiring about, Aries, is the Knave of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can turn this off, this light off, and get you guys better visual. That did not work. All right. Hopefully, this will help. I may not be able to see, but you guys can see. Let's see if that helps it out just a tad. Okay. Knave of Pentacles. Oh my God, still can't see it, can you? I'm telling you, lighting is everything when it comes to cards. No. Whatever. You can see it a little bit better. Maybe if I turn it around like this. Okay. So the what is this? The Knave of Pentacles. What I don't like about this card, first off, before I read the meaning, is that you can obviously tell within this picture that she is already drunk. He is already drunk. And he's holding her up. Not having her best interest at heart is what I feel like, Aries. And holding her up with one arm and pouring alcohol down her throat. She's open to it. She's receptive. So she's letting him do this. But I wish you could see his eye, because he's hiding behind her halfway. And then you can see his one eye. Like he knows what he's doing. He knows that there's moderation that's needed. But he's still not forcing her, but still pouring it down her throat. And she can't even stand up. So, let's read the meaning of that. Knave of Pentacles. This is someone, I feel like your partner or somebody you're inquiring about is more stable, more grounded. You may be more of the lovey, right-brained. And this person is stable, but not emotionally. Okay, So this card represents arousal, the magic of the wine goblet. It says transgression leads to excitement. Wait, I keep wondering if I have the right. Knave of Pentacles. Okay. Transgression leads to excitement, but neither one nor the other can last without some moderation. Okay. Okay. So, this is somebody that is actually very, cares a lot about you. And you guys have a lot of potential. And every time you guys are together, you may feel the spark. But it's like they have some toxic tendencies. They may have addictions to drinking. And kind of, you do too, just not as bad as your person. And I feel like you indulge more when they're around to kind of keep up with them or play with them or just, hang out with them. And they're saying this relationship with this person has the full potential. It's like you guys start off meaning so well, having such good intentions, but it's like it always ends bad with the same toxicity of, for example, drinking too much. Like you guys might have a wonderful night planned and gonna have sex till the sun comes up and candlelit dinner, and then you guys drink too much and go to bed and there's no sex and there's toxicity, there's mean words said, things like that. So it's like you guys could have a wonderful, wonderful relationship. It has the potential to be something beyond this world if you guys could just moderate yourselves, okay? So that's what the overall theme for you guys are. All right, let's get into traditional tarot for Aries. All right, here we go. Oh, let me cut it. All right, give me something good, Aries. What is your energy? What do you bring to the table? What is going to happen for the rest of April for matters of the heart? Aries, what you got? What's going on with my Aries? My baby girl's an Aries. Ooh, is she bossy? A lot of communication coming your way about a possible shakeup in your life, a breakup with your soulmate. Oh, and you guys are heartbroken about it, or they're heartbroken about it. About, yeah, with the Empress. Okay. Yowza, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, so this could have been a twin flame scenario, but it doesn't have to be. And why I say that is because I got the Empress. And this is my Divine Feminine card. But this can also just be about birth, rebirth, regeneration, fertility, a mother figure, somebody that holds the relationship with their kids and very, very highly important. Somebody that holds family really important. Somebody that's extremely nurturing. Okay, and I feel like that is your energy, Aries. And also what I'm getting from Spirit is that you, Aries, or your person you're inquiring about, I guess it could go both ways, but I'm just going to speak in your terms. You know how to flip the script if it, energies are interchangeable. But I feel like you have an overload of estrogen with this card. Maybe your hormones are out of whack. Maybe you just have so much estrogen that you are the epitome of woman. You know what I'm saying? Like you got those birthing hips. You got those thicker thighs. Not saying you're fat, not saying you're skinny, nor do I care. My point is, sometimes females can have an overload of estrogen. You know what I mean? Like, and this is for a lot of males, because it's an animalistic thing. A lot of males are extremely attracted to the just by natural instinct, extremely attracted to estrogenic women. And again, it's a nature thing, because we, naturally want to procreate. We naturally want to have sex and have babies. It's just in us. So you may have a lot of estrogen and just have that really attractive body, All right. So very interesting. So we have the Eight of Swords with the Tower and the Lovers. For the rest of April, lots of text messages going out, lots of back and forth, emotional text messages. This is something that is supposed to happen, that will happen. So don't block the person on social media, or block their number, or, do something weird, to block this, because it's supposed to happen. And what the Eight of Swords can represent, you guys, is if you mess with what's supposed to happen, it can be like the butterfly effect and change the course, okay? So these arrows are already in the air. The messages are already supposed to happen and land where they're supposed to happen. So I feel like you're going to have communication from a fire sign. And this fire sign has very Gemini qualities, meaning I feel like this person has a Jekyll and Hyde personality. They have a bipolar personality. And I don't mean that in a bad way. They don't literally have, they literally don't have to be bipolar. What I'm saying is one day they are very sweet, very kind, very emotional. The next day, you don't know who this person is. They are withdrawn, not emotional, scorning you for being over emotional. Like, they're just very all over the place. It's like you can't keep up. They have two different personalities. And I see they kept breaking your heart. Somebody that was very loyal to them. Somebody that wanted to have a family with them and give birth to their dreams and grow and expand. So back to the Tower. Lots of communication coming from this fire sign that's like Jekyll and Hyde about this Tower, about this heartbreak that they brought you. And I do feel like you guys had a mutual a mutual hand in this Tower moment, in this breakup, in this heartbreak. Something happened. But they're going to communicate with you about this breakup or this heartbreak, okay? A lot of messages back and forth. So let's get some clarifiers regarding this message incoming about the Tower with the soulmate. The heartbreak with this divine feminine. Is it them saying their heart broke? Is it them saying I'm sorry? Is it them? I don't know. We'll see. Spirit guides and angels, please clarify this info. Please clarify the scenario for the rest of April. Thank you. Okay. Rhino, quit it. Okay, so forward movement. We have the Chariot. That is a major arcana, because just keep in mind that unless you get a major arcana, the rest of it's just ever changing. It's energy that won't last. The major arcanas, when you get those, that is a huge major change coming. Okay, this is funny because I threw all these cards out in a pile, and then I put them back because I was like, no, that was an accident. Well, they came back out, so it's meant for you. I'm gonna move. What are you doing, Rhino? Quit. He's trying to get in somewhere and he can't get in there, so he's getting mad. So he's thumping his foot. That was hilarious. No, sir. Cut it out. So you're going to have forward movement with communication from your fire sign. You are a fire sign, but I feel like this is another fire sign and somebody that has passion towards you. The Tower with the soulmate is clarified by the Princess of Autumn, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Let's see here. Whew. Okay, not quite sure about this. I'm going to get another clarifier. I'm going to put this with this, this with this, this with this, and then one more clarifier. This is okay. All right. This is your energy. Okay. Okay, so I feel like this Tower is going to make you, this breakup is going to actually bring you new opportunities, enlighten your energy, and free you up, Aries, to really give birth to new things, new ideas, new opportunities. I feel like it's unblocking your area of career, and you may get promotions, and I do feel like you are going to get some money, some unexpected money that you didn't think was coming. Not saying it's going to be a huge amount, but a small little sum. This is also signifying, don't take advantage of this energy, because I do feel like you have a new, renewed type of energy, like a little bit pep in your step this morning or for the rest of April. And it's saying you need to jump on that wave and ride it. Don't take advantage of it. Don't just sit at the, TV and be like, oh, I finally feel good again. I'm not crying, No. Like, okay, give that a few hours and then go do what you have to do. It does say you may be a little stressed due to multitasking. You may be a little stressed, like have moments of remembrance of the soulmate. And I feel like that's because they're trying to keep you in their energy, because you have Eight of Wands again. This is lots of communication coming back and forth between you and the soulmate, between you and this person. And I feel like they're trying to keep this door open, or you guys are still trying to settle stuff, and it's keeping you in this energy. So you have to decide if you want to be there or not, okay? This does also signify a very sudden event of changes with the soulmate. I want to get one more clarifier for, and I'm going to use the traditional tarot. What are the sudden changes? Why do we keep having the Eight of Wands? Why do we keep having a lot of communication? What is the sudden event? Okay. waiting for an offer from your person that broke your heart, waiting on this communication and it finally comes in. But what is it about? It says a sudden change. Are they going to apologize? What is this? Because Three of Wands just is still a waiting game. I feel like Three of Wands signifies, you know, waiting for this to come in. So that can't, is it that it finally comes in and you've been stressed up until this point? Let's see. Okay. So somebody went within. You went within. You did some soul searching, Aries. This is you going deep within, meditating, shutting off the world. I feel like you haven't even mowed your damn lawn. I feel like you haven't done the dishes. Like you are so still and so meditative. And it's like you're okay in it. At first you want, and now you're like, I can't even move, because it's like you're getting so much clarity from going within. Finally being true to who you are. And not giving a shit. Like, this is you going within and finding your answers. And there we have this wand. So the Hermit is holding the wand. So this is telling me you're trying to shed some light on this fire sign. And I do feel like these text messages are about you ending things with them finally and utterly and moving on. You're looking back at them and wondering if they're ever going to recognize you the way you recognize them. I feel like this text messaging back and forth is all about closure. I also see some of you saying, you were my world. Yeah. Be careful with the messages, because this does signify fighting and arguments and conflict. But this is also with the world, you putting an end to that. It brings you no more happiness. You went within and found that answer. Okay, moving on. We're not going to stay there forever. When you stay, you're stagnant. Okay. Now, here we go, Aries. Still in your energy. With this heartbreak, with this divine feminine. It's telling you, don't worry. Positive changes are on the way. A welcomed relief from troubled times. You could be traveling soon. You could be relocating. But I don't feel like that's a huge thing for you right now to focus on about the relocating. I feel like that's more down the road, like 3 to 4 months or in 6 months, okay? But this signifies this heartbreak, it's going to be okay. You're coming out of this. I don't even feel like you're that sad anymore. But Six of Swords often indicates things calming down now. Six of Swords usually indicates behind this boat is troubled waters, treacherous waters. You just came out of a storm. And in the future, if you could see it, it's a lot of bright, magical light, finding your magic, going towards it. And then right before him is calm waters, moving into that. I'm sure you've heard I'm sure you've heard the explanation of that card many times if you're into tarot. So, that's a very good card though. That's probably one of my favorite cards, because it's like in the tarot, because it does signify balance coming in. It does signify, you know, getting out of shit, getting out of turmoil, you know. It always signifies good things to me. Okay, and then clarified with the Empress, we have the Queen of Swords. This Queen is very logical. This Queen is very strong. You're very self-sufficient and independent. And the thing is what I love is I feel like you learned patience throughout this whole thing. You learn to be patient. You learn to stop controlling things. And the best part is, Aries, since you did this, since you got rid of this energy of this person, you are getting your personality back. You're getting your natural humor back. You are actually funny again. You're actually laughing again. Because you let go of people that don't serve you anymore. You let go of crowds that don't serve you anymore. You let go of somebody that was never going to marry you. And you finally were logical about it and moved on. Jesus Christ, that was so freaking heavy. Okay. Let's move on and see what the outcome is. And I'm going to turn off the fan because I'm no longer hot. Oh, that's so funny because I just got the song in my head when I said that. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. Wow, that's your person. I told you they were Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Interesting. All right, let's see what your partner is bringing. Where are we at? Jeez, 26. I spent so long on that. Okay, your person, what are they bringing to the table in regards to this energy, in regards to this situation for the rest of April? How do they feel about it? How are they going to react? What are they going to do? What are they not going to do? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, God. So this is my little whorish card. Or this could be them writing into you very fast with an offer. But let's see what the cards follow. Because this could go either way. This could really go either way. Aries person for the rest of April. The one they're inquiring about. Ooh, that moon card tried to come out. Yep. I don't get good energy from this already. Ugh, I can't. Just can't. Rhino, what are you doing, crazy guy? Okay, followed by the Page of Wands. Ah. And this is in regards to you, okay? Okay, I do feel like my cards keep following and jumping. I feel like their emotions are all over the place right now, Aries. I feel like they are inconsistent about what direction they want to go. Oh. Okay. Okay. A lot of emotion and passion, I feel like, coming towards you. We shall see, huh? Oh my God. Knight of Cups. So, I'm going to pull one more, but we have Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Whew. Could be bringing you an apology. I want to start over, a new love. But the only thing is they haven't changed just from what I'm seeing, because typically, I'm sure you've heard this, is what we like to see as readers. If somebody's changed in a reading, or if they plan on changing, is at least a king. There's got to be a king. They got to grow up and be they got to go from a page to a king. That just shows change. That shows growth. That shows their intention to want to do that. And I haven't seen this yet. But doesn't mean we won't. And last but not least, we have the Four of Wands, you guys. Oh, your person wants to marry you. They see you as their happily ever after, Aries. So, again, to reiterate, and this was at the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to take it. Oh my God, if these cards don't focus, I'm probably going to chunk this damn computer. I don't want to show my face, but I want you guys to see these cards. Okay. I hate it. Okay, there we go. So at the bottom of the deck, we had, this is them feeling the loss and regret. This is them feeling it now. They feeling it the rest of April. They're like, oh shit. Like, they're just falling to the floor like, oh my God, I lost my home. I lost everything I worked for. I feel like I lost my family. Aw, I feel like they're finally recognizing you as family in their heart. I lost my happy home. They're feeling the loss. This is regret of a loss too. But they are emotionally changing with the 5. Okay, so that was just at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to put that over there. So back to the reading. We have Knight of Wands. Your person charging in super fast. Offering a passionate text message perhaps. That they want a new emotional beginning with you. They want to show you love and want to marry you and be with you and only you, loyal, and be you and your child's security. They want to be that stable person from you. They want to play with your kid again. They want to be out in the yard cooking and light joking and bantering, but most of all, I feel like this truth that you spoke to them about being unemotional or not emotionally available, it's like it's hitting them towards the end of April like, okay, you know, I don't fully agree with my Aries, but at the same time, this is my love. This is my connection. It feels like home to me, Aries. You feel like home to me, and there's a reason why I keep repeating this same cycle over and over and over with exes. There's a reason why it didn't work out with exes, because I keep repeating the same pattern, and now I'm doing it to somebody I genuinely wanted to be with, somebody I actually cared about and was trying to build a home with. So they're trying to transform, and they're going to try to prove it to you. Let's get some clarifiers. Y'all are taking the energy out of me, Aries. Jeez. Clarifying this Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. I'm hearing you were my wish fulfillment. You were my home. And yet again, I fucked it up. Okay. Okay. So to clarify that, we have the 8 of Swords, the Awakening card, and the Wheel, Major Arcana. Okay. Okay, so I do feel like right now, the reason why you're here, Aries, and looking at this video is because there has been some stillness. There has been no communication with your person. Because this heartbreak, this tower moment kind of left them feeling powerless. Feeling like they needed to walk away. Feeling like there was no hope. And they kind of just needed to heal, needed time away, and needed to realize things. And now they're having a lack of self-confidence. It's almost like feeling they can't match your innocence. Feeling like they've finally tainted the relationship beyond repair. So I feel like if your person's not communicating with you, that's why. They have a lack of self-confidence. It's like this person's peeking over their shoulder a little bit and looking up at you slightly, but their chin is down. And when you make eye contact with them, they look back down. That shows me they feel guilt. They're accepting it, and they don't have the self-confidence to look up at you, okay? But they're wanting to come in, and I feel like they will. Yep, this reiterates that, this clarifies that with the awakening card, because the awakening card is kind of like a hanged man, I feel like, in traditional tarot. And so that is a major change. That is not temporary. A major change meaning this is a temporary pause in action. So that reiterates what I said about them no communication, and that's why. Because they're pausing, withdrawing, and looking at the situation a little different. Looking at how they could have done things different. Looking at, okay, this isn't like any breakup. This is actually a pretty unique situation, and this could be a make it or break it. And I'm scared of making any sudden movements right now, because what if I make the wrong one? So they're pausing, and they're really thinking about what you said to them. So with this Ace of Cups, we have the Wheel. Towards the end of the month, maybe starting Friday, I see this energy changing. But for some of you, it could be at the very, very end of April, 1st of May. But I don't feel like May 1 is going to hit without some communication. The Wheel indicates delays are over. Sudden or very unexpected good luck. Things turning in your favor. I feel like your person, by the end of April, is going to bring you an offer of starting over, an offer of a new relationship, an offer of new emotions, saying, I'm going to bring you new passion. I'm going to show you. Are you open to this? Because I've changed. So right before this, you had delays, a pause in action. And then it's going to be like, boom, they saw the different perspective. They saw what you were and what you mean to them, because you portrayed that to them. You, in the text messages you guys had, remember you said, you are my world. And now they're seeing that, and they're ready to come forward. You gave them time alone, and you backed off, and they appreciate that. So now they're ready to offer you a new beginning. And I do feel like they're coming to you, Aries. They're traveling to you. Now let's clarify your person's Knight of Cups, wanting to sweep you off your feet and come back home. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me get my cards all, they're all jacked. Okay. Man. I feel like this is a long reading. Not that long. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands, please. Okay, we have the Empress with the Six of Pentacles with the High Priestess. Oh my God. 2 major, 1 minor. Okay. So, the Empress can indicate creativity, divine feminine. I do feel like, again, that this is a twin flame. But the Empress is also about knowing that you need to take action, and the time is now. 3 also represents creativity and growth. And they're realizing, Aries, that they could have a luxury life with you. Not only could you guys be loaded because of both of your good work ethic, but they could also have a family with you. They could also, not only be attracted to you, not only want to have sex with you, but also want a family, but also want to play, like y'all like the same things. And I feel like you let them be that person, that king. And they love that. You are their empress. You are the answers to everything for them, majority of the time. They just feel like they would have success if they came back to you and swept you off your feet the way you wanted to be. The Six of Pentacles, they are bringing balance now. They are wanting to bring balance to this home. 2 home cards. They're going to repay you some money. I feel like that they... Oh, okay, I don't feel like they owe it to you. I just feel like you took care of a lot of the bills in the past maybe, and they're going to show you, not only will I bring you emotion, but I will bring you money as well. Not, not hand it over, but like pay a load of the bills type of things. Basically, they're bringing good news back to you. Look, I got paid on this job, and I just want you to take it. I just want you to pay this bill. I don't care about the money. Yeah, this person's bringing... Ooh, some of you, I heard a ring. Aww. Look what I got. Look what I got. Then we have the High Priestess. They carefully went in and reflected. They read your text message. They went within. I feel like people may have been telling them stuff about, you just need to move on. This is a toxic situation. You guys are never going to get along, blah, blah, blah. And then they were agreeing at the moment because it was making them feel better. And then they were like, sitting there of thinking to yourself, oh, well, I really know the truth about myself. I know how hard I am to handle. I know what I put my Aries through. I know that it's not all them. I know what I did to provoke them. So they're just getting all these insights and being truthful to themselves. I don't feel like they're being truthful to their friends because they like that consoling, comforting energy that they're right, and they want people to take pity on them. But they're trusting their intuition. They know. They know what they did. They know that this is the repercussion of their actions. So now they're trying to slow down and carefully reflect before they take action. Okay, so let's see the final outcome of what they are going to do. Or what you're going to do, what's going to happen combined at the end of April from this energy, from this situation, what have you. What is ultimately going to happen from this? Please give me something good, Tarot. Please. That was way too much, you guys. No. Just no. Again, I feel like both of your energy is all over the place. Well, mainly the person you're inquiring about, but oh, I put this back and it still popped out. Page of Pentacles. Somebody bringing you a small offer, an olive branch, a token, an exchange of money. Here's some money I owe you, or here, I hope this helps. Here, you can sell this. I hope it helps get you through. A small offer. Aww. So this is, I feel like this is your person coming in because of the energy they brought in the spread before. Them offering a small message, a small offer, a small olive branch, so you don't move on. Them telling you, I don't want you to move on. I don't want to move on. You don't, I mean, I hope you don't want to move on either. This is them trying to turn your boat around. You know how earlier you were moving on to calmer waters? They're like, wait, stop, don't go. This is that text message, you guys. This is them saying, could we? And they're looking at you. They're seeing their faults. They're seeing your worth. They're seeing their wrongs. They're seeing their rights, and they're seeing how how they've been immature. And they're looking at you with grace. With grace. So, yeah, I feel like that is the final outcome. They're going to say, stop, don't go, wait. So this is their small way of trying to dip their feet, their toe in the water, and see if it's warm or cold, how you're going to respond. Okay? All right, Aries, so that's what I have for you. If this resonated, great. Please subscribe. That helps me out a lot. Please comment below. That helps as well. And if everything didn't resonate, that's because it's a general reading. If you want a more personalized reading, you can click on the link in the description box below. But until then, let me know what happens, and I will see you guys in May. Love you guys. Good luck.